get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux, and that's up the highest metric.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Williams, just 4 to shoot. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Williams' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Takes a step back. Conley against SGA. Rebound, Minnesota.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Williams against Conley. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's Randall with the drive.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. For 3, Holmgren. Gobert pulls it in. That's a 2 from Randall. Here's McDaniels. Excellent D there from Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. Here's Hartenstein. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Randall down low.
You got to be kidding. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Here's SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And here is McDaniel. Following Lou Dort's 3. Randall passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
The Thunder with the lead. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dortch. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. Now, here's Dosunmu. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Reed gets the bucket.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. It's Joe on the wing. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll hit the basket.
Man, that's a tough call. For the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Highland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
4 seconds left. Right side, Reed over Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Highland. Joe, good.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest him.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
Wallace, good. Wallace has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Thunder.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Randall kicks to Reed. Thunder with the rebound. Wallace inside. He's covered by Clark. Wallace misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Reed finds Randall. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace inside. He's defended by Highland. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Pass to Reed. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Reed's got 8 points.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reed on the inside.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Minnesota also making some changes. Barry's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Edwards in for Highland. And we're going to go courtside for a report on Rudy Gobert. Allie, what's the word?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Not loose. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. A nice shot by McDaniel. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now. Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Osumu finds Randall. A floater, and the layup is good. Randall's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Thunder have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels dishes to Conley. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards puts in the 3.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Now, SGA. Pass to Wiggins. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Thunder trailing by 11. Outside Williams. And the three off target. The Timberwolves shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Minnesota leading by 10. Edwards on the bounce, and Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is what you're looking for on offense. Take advantage of the big man you have. Get him an easy look at the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
Gobert can't hit. Thunder trailing by 11. Goes up the baseline. Again, Oklahoma City.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Conley finds McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got 6.
Well, Luke Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Edwards gets to Conley. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. To the inside, Hartenstein. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Randall outside. A 3-ball. Dort grabs the miss. And we're trailing by 12. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open toward the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Dort. And he can't bank that one in. Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Highland's shot is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Williams has a screen for Williams. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards from the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Sinks the triple. Joe's got 9.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
On the wing, Williams. From deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Highland passes to Edwards. Thunder with the rebound. Right side, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. There's the 3. No good that time. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead, up by 12. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Reed. Misses the fadeaway inside. Thunder trailing by 10. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren the screen. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And here's Reed. The wide open look here for Highland. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Yeah, Highland plays at a fast pace, so when the ball touches his hands, he's always shot ready.
Back to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Highland's shot is good.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Alex Caruso checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Cason Wallace. And then for Minnesota, Shannon's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Highland. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's SGA. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And then Randle slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. SGA passes to Holmgren. Mitchell outside. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Stolen by Mitchell. Outside, SGA. Holmgren at the elbow. Launches a three. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now Randall. Outside Edwards. Knocks down the three.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Here's McDaniel. Outside Edwards. From deep. Hartenstein with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 13. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Finishes inside on the nice dish. It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it.
Defensive violation. Kick ball.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Now Edwards lets it go, and he connects on the short J.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. McDaniels picks him up, and they pick up the two.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Conley. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Minnesota leading by 9. Now Randall from outside. Down he goes for 3.
Well, you see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
Now SGA. Here's Dort. Dort's up the 3. Gobert there for the rebound. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
It's Randall. Off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Substitution on the floor.
16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Caruso. They can't stop the run with that one. Edwards. Nice use of the glass on the finish. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.